Hey guys, this is your commissioner speaking for your Week 3 Fantasy Football from the Auction League review. Sorry I couldn't do last week. The September is kind of my busiest month of the year, and I was too exhausted to get to it. Sorry, but hopefully it'll get better soon. So anyway, let's get to the league, 'cause that's what's important. Well, there's two teams left undefeated: Captain Insanos and Ameristanzi. Who would have thunk, right? Well, they're still undefeated. So let's knock them off the podium and have everyone have a fair chance again. As for the NFL pick'ems, after week 3, Old Influence has a 1 point lead over the Boys and a 2 point lead over Dragon Balls and TD Racing, with everyone else kind of in the hunt. There's probably three teams that are out of it. Dirty Engines, Bash, and Captain Insanos are pretty much done for this session, but it's still pretty even. Let's get to the good old scores. TD Racing, I feel for you. You had a pretty sad loss. You were winning, you were winning, you were winning, and then you lost at the end. And I don't know if it was because your defense just gave up at the end. Couldn't. I mean, they got 2 more points for you, but maybe they just gave up too many yards. I don't know. I think that might have been the problem. Because you could have won. Except, Fugitives did you a favor. He played Brandon Jacobs and not Daniel Thomas. And Thomas had a better game. Just saying. But congratulations, Mr. Fugitives. Even if you are in my division, I guess I'll give you props for a win. But next week, since I play you, I hope you suck. And Captain Insanos wins by 10 points to Vash. Vash actually used Cam Newton instead of Philip Rivers, which, wow, Philip Rivers had a horrible game. I didn't even realize that. 15 points. Who would have thought that out of Philip Rivers? Nice move by playing Cam, even though you lost. Cam got you 23. The rest of your team, man, you're hurting there, buddy. I guess Arian Foster's going to be starting next week, so maybe your team's going to turn around at the right time. But let's hope not next week. Guess why? Because you're playing me next week. Oh, by the way, everyone, if you haven't noticed, by me saying I'm playing Vash and Arkham Fugitive next week, it's doubleheader week. So study your lineups very well and hope you have a good week, because you're going to win two, lose two, or split. So anyway, I ended up with, wow, I have high points of the week. I did. I played the Sharks, had high points, and I bet Sharks is pretty ticked. You know why? Because Sharks had second high points. That sucks, Bill. You have had some unfortunate weeks. I know you're saying, well, what can you do? You're right. You're scoring like 150 to 160 each week, and you're still losing. That's hard, man. But yeah, I had 180 about, and I had three players, one in my defense, only getting the single digits, and I still got 180. That's pretty good. I didn't even realize that. And Bill, your unfortunate was Reggie Bush. What happened to Reggie? He started off awesome, and now all of a sudden Daniel Thomas is the go-to guy, when pretty sure they said Reggie Bush is our man. He's gonna get all the carries, and all of a sudden it's Daniel Thomas. But anyway, uh, got a nice little pickup there with Nate Washington. You got three solid receivers for you, even though Deshaun didn't do anything for you, but three solid receivers. Just a little weak on the old. Well, if Peyton Hillis gets better, you got a pretty solid team there, Bill. You should be contending. Just had another unfortunate week. The boys, the boys, the boys. Choke. Well, I can't say choke. Well, I mean, Kenny Britt goes down. What can you do? That sucks. I mean, technically, you probably would have won if he didn't get hurt. But he got hurt, and you lost. And there's nothing you can do about it. Because who would have thought Mark Sanchez would get you 40 points on your bench? Nobody. And by the way, are you just holding on to Peyton Manning because you think he's going to come back in December? He's not. He's done. Um, and I am curious, why is Tim Hightower on your bench? I just He is their go-to guy. I don't care if they got Roy Halou. Sims Walker is not going to be as good as Tim Hightower. But enough of that. Let's go to Old Influence, who used Tony Scheffler, who got 1 point. Has Brandon Pettigrew. Wait, no, he had Brandon Pettigrew because he dropped him. Everybody, FYI, Brandon Pettigrew is on the free agent market this week, if anyone needs a tight end. That's kind of funny. I can't believe McCluster actually got 13 points. He just doesn't seem like a player to me, but he could do all right. So anyway, good win, da boys. Kind of sucks. I think you're in my division, aren't you? I think you are. Let me check real quick. I think you are. And you are. So that sucks. Why couldn't you have pulled it out, Old Influence? Man. So anyway, next victory. Dragon Balls. Dragon Balls, you won. I mean, I keep hearing you cry on the phone. It seems like you suck everywhere, but you won. You beat Dirty Engines. Man, Dirty Engines, you're struggling. Maybe you and your partner should split up, have your own team next year if there's an opening. See who the real champion is. I'm looking at your team. Oh, I know your problem. D'Angelo Williams. Yeah, that is a problem. He thought he was going to be awesome, and now he sucks. I don't understand that. He just gets his big contract, just like Chris Johnson, and they both are just tanking it. Man, they're both horrible. Yeah, it sucks to have Felix Jones on the bench, but he might be on the bench next week, too. That stinks. I don't see how you got 150 points. I guess Jermichael did it for you. Jermichael and Mike Wallace. Because I am not seeing it. Anyway, whatever. Good win. And Amaris Danzy, Mr. Undefeated, one of the 2 undefeated left, beats the Cardiac Kids with Michael Vick going against Vic. So far, Vic has been a big Vic bust. Had Joe Flacco, Sean Green on the bench, and LT. LT even got 27. That's pretty tight. Man, playing James Starks. I would definitely go. Ah, man, that's a tough call. James Starks, Mike Tolbert, or Sean Green. Or LT, I guess. You're going to have tough decisions every week. I'm glad I don't have your... I'm glad I don't have to deal with that. Sorry, David, but you might want a couple cups of coffee every Sunday morning when you set your lineup. That's tough. So anyway, that's that. Coming up, we got our, like I said, our doubleheader week. If you bear with me, I'm gonna load up my. Let's see. Hold on. Where is it at? There it is. Bear with me a second. I'm going to go to next week's schedule, and I will pick maybe my lock of the week. We shall see. I have a feeling I can see it. Oh, by the way, this is the last week of no buys. Buys week start in 2 weeks. Just an FYI. I'm looking. My lock of the week. Who should my lock of the... I mean, this is going to take a while because, you know why? It's doubleheader week, so I'm looking at a ton of teams. I mean, so far I'm thinking that, Amaris Danzy should beat TD Racing. Knock on wood, right? How about Captain Insano's? See, how is Captain Insano's 3-0? You got Kevin Cobb. You got Kevin Cobb. Oh, you got Tony Romo. That's why. Kevin Cobb is not that impressive to me. Sorry. The boys. Oh man, you lost Kenny Britt. Who are you gonna replace him with? Oh, Tim Hightower. You know what? I think you can do it, the boys. I think you can beat Captain Insano's this week of all weeks. I think Captain Insano's is going down this week. Maybe twice. That'd be awesome. Captain Insanos to go down twice. Let's sweep him. Cardiac Kids, you're the other guy playing him. I'll help you out this week. Okay. Here's what we do. Wow. Michael Vick against 49. If Vick plays, play him. Because I don't know about Flacco and the Jets. That's going to be a little tough. But I would definitely play, Sean Green or LT. I play LT. I would play LT against the Ravens and not Sean Green because they're probably going to have a lot more passing opportunities with LT. And Mike Williams is on your bench? What the heck? I would play Mike Williams against the Colts, definitely. Sit. Let's see. I would sit Mike Tolbert for now until he proves to be a stud again. So sit Tolbert. You might have to sit Des Bryant also. And I would start LaDainian and Mike Williams in place of him. Okay? Let's beat that Captain Insano. Other than that, you know what? I think I'm just going to say, I don't know. I think Ameristangi should beat, no. Nope, I can't say that either. How about, nope, can't say that one either. TD Racing and Du Bois. Ooh, how about that? A little TD Racing Du Bois action. Ugh. I am gonna go on a man. That's a tough. There's a lot of tough games this week. I don't know who to choose. I think I'll just stick with the one that I thought was gonna do it because he's gonna start Aaron Foster. Or does he have Aaron Foster? No, he doesn't. No. Nope. Man, I guess my lock of the week is gonna have to be the Miami Sharks to beat the Dirty Engines. That's my lock of the week. So, anyhow, boys, I think that's all I got for you. I hope you guys aren't too dissatisfied with this. Oh, and I hope you enjoyed watching Unnecessary Roughness. Because I figured if you get sick of listening to me, you can just focus on the movie. So, I think that's it. I'm at 12 minutes and 30 seconds. Hopefully this whole thing records. And you can see it. Good luck this week. Suck for luck. I am down with the suck for luck.